السلام علیکم ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ.
وعلیکم
یا
السلام ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ.
یا ربی لک الحمد کما ینبغی لجلال وجهک وعظیم سلطانک. اللہم ربنا لک الحمد بما خلقتنا ورزقتنا وہدیتنا وفرجت عنا. اللہم لک الحمد بالاسلام ولک الحمد بالایمان ولک الحمد بالقرآن. اما بعد فاعوذ باللہ من الشیطان الرجیم. بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. رب اشرح لی صدری ویسر لی امری واحلل عقدۃ من لسانی یفقہوا قولی. ربنا زدنا علما اللہم فقہنا فی الدین. اللہم انا نسألک علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طیبا. اللہم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا الہ الا اللہ. آمین یا رب العالمین. ربی یسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخیر. So inshallah, let's start our class with the revision, what we did last class. So if I ask you how many different kinds of pronoun we know, so we need to start from the very beginning, not munfasil and muttasil. Rather, I'm asking even for that. So how many different kind of pronoun we know?
Attached and detached.
Yeah, this even before that.
First person, second person, third person.
That is also one category, but I'm asking something like mustatir and
Baris.
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 So we're gonna start
Depending on
from here. So
visibility.
there are two kinds of pronoun. There are two kinds of pronoun. They can be either mustatir or they can be baris. If I say mustatir, what does that mean?
It means hidden.
Hidden.
They are hidden. Okay, where we can find these hidden one?
Hua here.
Yes, in Fail Madi, Hua and Hiya version is pronoun which are mustatir. We cannot see them. There is no clue for us that we know that what pronoun is in there, right? So there is no sign, there is no extra alif, there is no vowel jama, there is no alif isnain, right? There is no taw tanis, right? So all these symbols that tells us that what pronoun is in there, they are not in these pronouns, in huwa and hiya, in madi. In mudariya they are different, right? So they are mustatir. The rest of them, only these are the incidents. So these mustatir one, we can have them in fi'l madi, we can have them in fi'l mudariya, we can have them in amar as well. So these are the three af'al we can find mustatir pronoun. So can someone repeat where we can find our mustatir pronouns?
In Madi, Hua and Hiya. And in Mudare, last class you told it, we can find it in Hua, Hiya, Anta, Ana, and Nahnu. And the Amr. In Amr, Anta.
Very good, mashallah, barakallah fiki, beautiful, beautiful. So you have revised it well. So these are the example of that pronoun can be hidden. Then rest of them are all damir baris. Okay, rest of them are all damir baris. I made this slide for you guys for quick reference. So the damir can be of two kind, right? They can be damir mustatir or damir mustatir and damir baris, right? So these are the two categories. For damir mustatir, we can see them in either madi, which is going to be hua or hiya version, or we can see them in fi'l mudariya, which can be huwa, hiya, anta, ana, and nahnu version. And then in amar, we can see them in anta version. Like these are the instance for damir mustatir. And they are related only with af'al, right? Whenever they are dealing with asma or haruf, then 100% they are going to be baris, meaning we would be able to spot them, we would be able to see them with our own eyes, right? So now comes to the mir baris. So let's review, and then inshallah we're gonna go back to our questions. So the mir baris, again we are going to divide them into two. They can be the mir munfasil or the mir munfasila, we can say. If we are using the mir, then we need to make this muannas. And if we are using singular, then muttasil and munfasil, we can say, right? Because the mir is a broken plural, right? So then if we are making them sifa mawsuf, then we should be doing that. This is my mistake over here. So damir munfasil and damir muttasil, right? So damir munfasil, we are going to if it comes to their status, they can be first, our knowledge were that the mir munfasil is only going to be rafa, right? That was our knowledge before, but now we are adding more to our knowledge, which is that the mir munfasil could be mansoob sometimes, right? So the mir munfasil, we are very well aware of them, all these huwa, hiya, hum, huwa, huma, hum, right? And then hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, all these 14 pronouns, independent one, they are always marfu, and they are always take the role of mubtada, right? And that is our previous background knowledge. Then comes to mansoob part. Now mansoob part is the mir munfasil can be mansoob sometimes, and what gonna happen, basically the word iya gonna come, right? And then all these attached pronoun can come with it, like who, huma, hum, right? Ha, huma, hunna, and then ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna, and then tu and na, right? So these are attached pronoun, right? And these attached pronoun can attach to iya, meaning iya gonna come before them, and they are going to be before the fail. The very good example that we say every time in our salah, we say na'budu, right? Na'budu, and then na'budu ka, right? It should be na'budu ka. So we are saying we are going to worship you, right? So we are talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying that we are going to worship you. But instead of ka over here, after the fail, what happened? For the purpose of exclusivity, it says in Quran Pak, Iyyaka na'budu. So this ka is basically coming before the fail, right? And since this is attached pronoun, it should not be standing by itself. So that's why the chair of iya has been given to this ka. But now in that case, this ka, since it is standing by itself, it is going to be fall in the category of damir munfasil, This is Damir Munfasil standing by itself. But what is the status of this Damir Munfasil? It is Mansoob in this case. Right? And we will see a lot of example in Quran Pak happening. Iyahu, Iyaya, Iyana. With all these pronouns, we would be able to spot Quranic example. Is everyone clear on this part?
Alhamdulillah.
So Damir Munfasil could be Marfu and Damir Munfasil could be Mansoob. These are the two. Can Damir Munfasil could be Majroor?
Never.
No.
Never ever. Right? So this is our never part. But Marfu and Mansoob, yes. Now comes to Damir Muttasil. Now Damir Muttasil, these attached pronoun, which is, can someone say all of them? Only the Muttasil one, attached one. You guys forgot?
Who, ha.
Acha,
Who,
Huwa,
huma,
ma,
Bole, bole.
one person, yeah. Who, huma, whom.
Ha huma hunna, ka kuma kum, ki kuma kunna. Everything?
Yes. Yeah. These are the ones, right?
Anta, antum, antum. Right? Marfu, right?
No, we are talking about Muttasil.
Oh, okay, Muttasil.
Damir Muttasil one, attached one, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so Damir Muttasil, the attached one, they can be, our previous knowledge was that they can be Mansoob, right? Or they can be Majroor. Mansoob in the like instance when they are attaching to a fail or they are ism of inna, right? In these two cases, they were considered mansoob because nasarahum, right? Nasara mean he helped. Now, he helped who? Translation is nasarahum mean he helped them. Right? So this whom is the receiver of the action. Right? So this is the object. This is a detail. And it is giving us answer of he helped who. Right? So if I say Nasara, he helped, my question is he helped who? Right? So the question is he helped them. So this whom is attached pronoun, right? Even though this whom you can say huwa, hiya, whom, even we can find them in munfasil, right?
Yeah.
But we are not going to make it confused that this is whom independent pronoun or the damir munfasil. Why not? Because it is coming with the fail.
With a fail.
Yes, this is with the fail, and that's why we are taking them as a damir muttasil.
Attached pronoun.
Yes, this is attached pronoun.
Excuse me, Ustaza. Inna, only inna or akhawatuha, everything?
Yeah, all of them, yes.
All of
So I
them.
just put because we don't have enough space on the slide, right? So
Yeah,
just
no problem, no problem.
yeah. For the reference, I said innahu, but it means all inna and its sisters.
Akhawatuha, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So whenever the attached pronoun is being attached with them, so they are always nasab in status, right?
Yes.
So these are the two places when we are going to see damir muttasil as a mansoob. Then for the majroor, we know that ism plus attached pronoun.
Damirun muttasilun.
Yes, the damir muttasil attached pronoun. Always the result is, what is the result?
Mudaf ilayhi.
Idafa fragment, right?
Idafa.
And that means the ism over here is going to be mudaf because idafa fragment has two components. Mudaf, the attached
plus mudaf
pronoun.
ilayhi.
Exactly. Right? Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. So in that case, this attached pronoun is always jar in status. Right?
Yes. Yes.
This is one instance. Second one is when it is going to be attached with the harf. Right?
Yes.
All these harfu jar, when we see attached pronoun with it, so then it is always jar in status. So fi is harfu jar.
Majroor plus majroor.
Exactly. And ha is ism majroor.
Ism majroor.
When if it is ism majroor, that means it is jar in status. Right? Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
So
That
that is our previous knowledge. And then we learn that the mir muttasil, these attached pronoun, they can be marfu. That is something interesting. Right? When
Yes.
they are going to be marfu, when they are basically dealing with the fail.
Fail.
So this marfu form we are going to see only in afal, nothing anywhere else. No anywhere else, right? So only with the afal. So now, for example, we have nasaru over here, right?
Ji.
So where is the attached damir muttasil in this nasaru?
Wow.
Very good.
Wawul Jama.
Nasaru. Wow. Wow is
Yeah.
fine.
This wawul jama is damir muttasil.
Muttasil.
And what is the status of this damir muttasil then?
Marfu.
Marfu.
Marfu. Very good. Fi mahalli rafa. Why? Liannahu fa'ilun.
Fa'ilun. Yeah.
Right? Because it is a file, and file is supposed to be rafa, right? But is that waw with schoon is showing that this is rafa? Because the sign of rafa is either two dhamma or one dhamma or ani, right? Or una, right? These combination, or if we go to afalul khamsa, then waw, right?
Yeah.
These are so these ones are irab asliya, right? If you guys remember, I think we talk about that, right? So these are the irab asli, because these un and u, an or a or in or e, right? These are irab asliya. The rest of them, all these combination, or sometimes in asmaul khamsa we see different endings, right? So they are called irab far'iyya, right? So now over here, even this waw is not falling in any of them, right? It's not un sound or u sound. It's not ani combination. I do not see even una combination, right?
Yes.
So that means it is showing its rough in a different way, right? So that's why we are gonna say fi mahalli rafa, because we know that file is supposed to be rafa. Make sense?
Yes.
Then comes that is the example or fail madi. Okay, then we have something over here. What is that? Last time we talked about that. Anyone remember? Yeah, this is extra alif, but it has a name.
Aliful Islam. Which one? Oh, Zaid.
Aliful Zaida.
Farika.
No,
Very good. Alifu farika. That is alifu farika.
Farika.
What is farika? If I just ask you about farika, what siga is it? Anyone knows?
Yes, farik means it's separate or different.
Yeah.
It's separating.
Very good.
Separate.
Yeah, but what is the siga?
Fa'ilun.
Very good.
Fa'il.
Fa'ilatun, right?
Fa'ilatun.
So actually it is fa'ilun, right? And then the muannas would be fa'ilatun.
Fa'ilatun.
What does fa'ilun mean? Fa'il.
Muzakkar.
Doer.
Doer. So alifu farika mean the alif that is doing something. What is this alif doing? It is differentiating.
Between Muzakkar and Muannas.
No.
No.
Differentiating.
That jama.
It is differentiating. What it is differentiating? It is clarifying something. Quran is Furqan. Same root letters. Right?
Yes.
Fara and Qaf. Furqan. Same root letter. Fariqa. Faraq. So differentiating or clarifying. So there can be a something, some doubt. So this alif is basically clearing out the doubt. What could be the doubt? The doubt could be that we have this nasaru over here. Right? And then I have a verb
Answer.
over here. Yad'u.
Yad'u.
Okay. Now, what kind of wow is this one here?
Recording in progress.
Vowel Jama.
No,
this is not Jama.
This is the root word.
See, someone is saying Wawul Jama, right?
No.
No.
Wawul Jama is this one,
Oh.
right? This
Uh-huh.
one
Yadu
is
is
Wawul
singular.
Jama. Okay, and that's why this alif has come to differentiate between this Wawul Jama and this Waw, which is root letter, and that
Root
is
letter.
going to be Waw Asliya.
Yeah.
What is Asliya mean?
Original.
The root letter.
Root.
Asal mean root. Yes, Asliya in Urdu or whatever mean real one, right?
This Y is in the root letter.
Yeah, so this one is saying over here the asal mean the root letter. So this Waw is a root letter over here. But over here, this Waw is not a root letter.
Jama.
Rather, it is a fa'il.
Fa'il.
Right?
Yes.
This Waw is Wawul Jama. And this Waw is Waw Asliya.
Asliya.
Okay? Meaning this Waw is part of the root letter.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why, see, if we can be confused, right? We can take this Waw as a Waw, Wawul Jama, but this is not Wawul Jama. And you
Excuse me.
will,
Ustaz.
1 minute, and you will never see this alif with this yad'u.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will never see alif over here, never ever. Why?
Yeah.
Because it is part of the root letter.
Yes, and you will always see alif after the hum version in Madi. In Madi only.
Madi.
And one more place you are going to see it. Anyone remember? Did I mention that before?
Alif Maksura.
No.
When Tanween ended the
No.
alif.
You are going to see in another fail.
Fatah.
You are going to see it in with another fail, which is fail amar. Fail amar antum. I think I put it somewhere. Look over here.
Middle. Middle.
Okay, so let's see, we have Zahabu, right? Zahabu. We are going to have Alif Farika over here, right? In Zahabu. Okay, let's make it into Amar. So Zahabu would be, what would be the Mudariya?
يذهب
اذهب
Sorry, not yes, Tazhabuna, right?
تذهبون
تذهبون
أنتم تذهبون.
Yes. Okay, now we are going to remove this ta,
تا
right?
أنتم
And
جسم
we remove this noon.
وسكنون
Now what is we left behind?
خمسة
Hamzatul Wasl we need to
همزة
bring.
الوصل.
Okay, what Harika?
إي كسرة.
Yes. So now you have
اذهبوا.
idhabu, right?
Yes.
Okay, you will always see alif with it over here. Why? Because this is Wawul Jama again. No, this is Wawul Jama.
Yes.
Because this waw is telling me that this is Antum. It is plural.
Excuse me, Ustaza, it's only used after Wawul Jam'a, Aliful Fariko?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So if you see Alifu Farika, you should know this is Wawul Jama basically. And if you do not see Alifu Farika, then you should know this is a real root letter.
Real root letter, yes.
Everyone got that?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, next class I'm going to ask you and then again I need to explain, right?
Yeah.
Or you are going to review it.
We will review it.
Make your notes, okay?
Yes.
So you should be making notes now. Just taking my slides or keeping them, it's not going to help. Even though if you take a picture of this slide, you have this slide, still you can add your own notes over here.
Yes.
Okay, so this is going to help, and review them because we can forget them very easily. Right? After a few classes, if you remember next class, because now I'm asking you that I'm going to ask you, right? So maybe after 2-3 classes again, we have to revise because you're going to forget. So if we really want that knowledge stick to our head, you need to keep revising and make your own notes.
Yes.
Okay, so that was Alifu Farika. Everyone is clear?
Yes.
And now in this week, you're going to open Quran-e-Pak and you're going to find out where you see Alifu Farika and where you are not seeing Alifu Farika after Waw. Okay, that is your, you can highlight them, you can share with me in the group, right? So, inshallah, that is going to help us. Then,
Sister, can you repeat the Amar again? About Fele Amar, Antum? You say Antum.
Yes, only with Antum version. Okay, so Alifu Farika, we are going to see in Madi. What Siga?
That's
Hum
a
Siga.
rule.
Hum Siga, right? Because there is Waw.
Yes.
Or
Yes,
we are going to see it in Amar, which is
Antum.
Antum version. Only these 2 places you are going to see Alifu Farika.
Farika.
Make sense?
Yes. Jazakumullah.
Okay, then comes to Fail Mudari. So in Fail Mudari, right, what is the example that we are going to see? Damir Muttasil. Where is Damir Muttasil in Yansuruna?
Yeah. Yeah.
هو
Yeah.
ينصرون.
مستتر هو
No. Wow.
واو نون.
Wow.
Yes.
Only
And so
Okay. Only
Noon.
this wow. Only this wow. Yes, this wow is the file. Okay, let's break this Yansuruna completely. What is ya? What is ya?
Alamatu mudari.
Very good. This ya is ilamatu mudariya. What is this noon?
Showing that it's marfu.
Root letter.
So this is my fa.
Sadra.
Oh, this one.
The first noon is the root letter.
Sakalima.
Okay, one person at a time, please. One person at a time.
Bisubuti noon.
No, Sabuti noon in the beginning.
The root word.
Yes,
No,
mudari.
root letter. Root letter.
Or root letter.
Very good.
Sakalima root letter.
Okay, now
Yes,
listen to me.
Pakalima.
Thank you. Now listen to me. So ya is our sign of mudariya. Noon is my fa kalima. Sod is my ain kalima. Ra is my lam kalima. Waw is my file. Noon is Noonul Irab.
Jama.
No, lira.
Marfu.
Why Noonul Irab? Because if I remove this noon, right, and I ask you what is the status of Fail Mudariya, you're going to
Nasab.
say this is either
Nasab or jar.
Mansub
Jar,
or mansub.
Mansoob or Majzoom, never Majroor.
Majsum.
Either Mansoob or Majzoom. Never Majroor. For fail, we never say Majroor.
Majzoom,
Ever.
yes. Yeah, Majzoom.
Mansub and manjub.
Majroor is only with the asma and haruf. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the breakdown of Yansuruna. Now someone need to repeat that. Repeat everything.
Yeah. Yansuruna. Ya is alamati mudariya. Noon is fa kalima. Noon is fa kalima. Swad is ain kalima, and ra is lam kalima. Wow is fa'il. And
What is the name of this wow?
Noonul
Wa
jama.
jama.
Wow, wawul jama.
Wawul jama. And
Okay.
noon is noonul i'rab because it tells us it is majzoom or mansoob.
No.
Yeah, the presence
Without
is telling
noon.
me this is marfu. The presence tells that this is marfu.
Yes.
What is the term we use? We're gonna say fe'lun mudariun marfu'un bi sabuti noon. What does that mean? Sabut mean the presence. So we are saying presence.
Staza, all these terms I was covering the last lecture from your recording. These things, these long terms, like you explained, the presence of noon is bisabuti noon or alamati or fi'l mudarin, mabni ala.
Madi is mabni. Madi is mabni.
Yeah, Madi is mabni ala fatha. All these I get very confused. Although I understand.
So you should join surf class tomorrow. That's all I can tell. Okay, because from surf class, inshallah, from scratch, we're gonna start everything. Okay.
So this is an advanced class, Sister Ahad?
This is basically something in the middle. We are revising whatever basic we already had, right? So we are just putting more in our knowledge, basically. So this is basically mix. I don't know. I cannot say it's very basic and I cannot say it's very advanced. So it is something in the middle. But do you guys think the other can give a feedback? I don't know.
So tomorrow's class is the basic one?
Yeah, that is the basic class, yes. Okay, so from Yeah.
With yansuru, alif fariqa will not come.
With Mudaria, you are saying?
After making it majzoom, yansuru.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
only noon is gonna go.
It's mudare, right? So
Yeah, exactly. So it, as I said, that it gonna come only with Madi, hum version, and Amar Antum version.
Antum.
Okay.
Okay. Jazakillah khair.
Vaiyaki.
Ustaza, excuse me. Subuti Nuni means presence of noon.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So the noon is telling that this Mudaria is marfu, right? And
Yes,
now, so this is the term we use. We say Fe'lun Mudariun marfu'un bi sabuti noon, right?
Yes,
Because I'm saying that this Fe'l Mudaria is marfu. Now I need to give a proof. What is my proof that this is marfu? Because Fe'l Mudaria can be mansub or majzoom, right? So I need to say one more I need to add something by saying that bi sabuti noon, the presence of noon is telling me that this is marfu. Now if I remove this noon, and I need to explain what kind of fi'l mudariya it is, right? And I see something before making it majzoom, mansoob, right? So let's say it is ay yansuru. So now I'm gonna say this fe'lun mudariya is mansoobun. Now I need to explain the reason why, what is my proof that this is mansoob. So then I'm gonna say mansoobun bi hazfi noon. Hazf mean dropping.
Dropping noon, yes.
Okay. So this is mansoob, or same with the majzoom, just you're gonna have this majzoom maybe in over here, right? And then you're gonna say this is majzoom, and majzoom same thing, you're gonna say bi hazfi noon. By dropping the noon, it is majzoom. So if this noon is playing this role, right? So that's why the name of this noon is Noonul Irab. Okay, because this noon is basically is the Irab, right? This is the sign of Irab. The presence is sign of marfu, and the absence is sign of mansoob or majzoom.
Mansoob or majzoom, yes.
Makes sense, right?
Yes.
So this is the breakdown of yansuruna. And now we were on that topic. I always we go off topic, but inshallah that is also important. So now Fe'l Mudariya yansuruna, where is the marfu file in it? This waw. This wawul jama, right? This wawul jama is the damir muttasil, right?
Yes.
This is damir muttasil, and again muttasil fi mahalli rafa. Why? Because this is the file. Or you're gonna say liyannahu fa'ilun.
Liyannahu fa'il. Damirun muttasilun fi mahalli rafin liyannahu fa'il. Yes.
Right? So this is the file. And damir muttasil is what? Damir muttasil wawul jama. We need to explain what is damir muttasil we are calling to. We are calling this damir muttasil to wawul jama.
Wawul jama.
Right? So damir muttasil wawul jama, and this wawul jama is fi mahalli rafa
liyannahu fa'il.
Right? So this is damir muttasil. Then comes in amar. let's see this Amar over here. I'm just putting one example over here. Otherwise, we know that in Madi, how many sigas the Mir Muttasil we can see, because we are talking about the Mir Baris over here, right? So you're gonna take for Madi, you're gonna take 2 sigas away, Hua and Hiya. So rest of them 12, right? So 12 sigas in Madi, and then in Mudariya, how many we need to take them away?
5.
Hua, Hiya, 5, right? So how many left behind? 14 minus
pocket.
9.
14 minus 5?
9.
9, right? So
And 9. Rest of 9.
So 9 sigas we can see the Mir Muttasil. For Amar, only 1 siga. The Mir, in Amar only 1 siga is Mustatir. So that means 5 sigas we can see the Mir Muttasil in them, right?
Yes.
Okay, in Un Surah, where is the Damir Muttasil?
Aliful Isnain.
Surah.
Exactly. This alif is Alifu Isnain. This alif is Alifu Isnain, right? And that is the file. Damir Muttasil is Alifu Isnain fi mahalli rafa. Failun, right? Li'annahu failun. Right? So that was the slide. And that can be very handy to understand all these pronouns. But you guys, you need to make your own notes to explaining everything. Put some examples, write your own examples, some extra examples to help you out. Okay, how much time we have left now?
Assalamualaikum, Ustada.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes.
15 minutes more.
Sorry,
We have 15 minutes.
Surah. Then this alif we are considering as Zamir Muttasil then?
Yeah, this is Damir Muttasil Marfu.
Marfu. So that alif has become
a file
among the Zamir now. Okay.
Yeah. So this alif, in Afal, where is the chart? Let me see if we have any chart here. Yeah, okay. So over here, if we see that it's not even in order, but we can see it, right? So, but this is only Madi. So in Madi, like what could be Damir Muttasil? Let's start from Hua. Hua is Mustatir, so we're not going to talk about that. Then comes to Huma, Alifu Isnain, right?
Alifu Isnain, yes.
Okay, then what else?
Then
very good. So one is Alifu Isnain, number 2 it could be Wawul Jama, right? Then number 3.
Yeah. Then we don't take.
Yeah, Al-Mukhataba.
Muannas. Huma.
Nun Niswa for Jam
Exactly. Yeah, we are talking about the Mir Muttasil. Yeah, okay, Nunu Niswa. Right? What else? Then we have
Ya Mukhatib.
Ya Mukhataba, right? Where we can find that?
In
Anti.
In Anti.
Anti.
Okay, Mukhataba. No, don't say Mukhatiba, right? Mukhatiba would be different. So Mukhataba. Okay, what else?
Sada Yaul Mukhataba yani
Ana.
No. Yaul Mukhataba is anti.
Ante.
Anti ya wala.
Because in anti we say tadhabina.
ये मुतारिया का है सर मुतारिया.
Yeah, we are mixing all of them, right? So all we can find in afal. In tazhabina, where is the file in tazhabina?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ta, yes, ta is the sign of mudariya. Za is my first root letter. Ha is my ain kalima. Ba is my lam kalima. Right? This ya is the file. Right? And this noon is noonul irab. Right?
Yes.
So this that is called ya mukhatiba. So we have
Ustada,
mukhataba.
Ustada in Madi, can we say those anta, anti, antuta?
Yeah, all these tas, yes. So in Madi, all these taul file. So these are the one in Madi. They are the file. All these ta, tuma, tum, ti, tuma, tunna, and tu, right? So these are all file. So these are all damir muttasil.
Tunna, noon in Niswa will be filed, right? Including tu.
In hunna.
Tunna and tunna.
Tunna, in tunna, ta is the file in there.
Okay.
So after hunna, right, all tas are the file basically, except na. Inshallah, that is for surf, inshallah.
Yeah, Ustada, you know, ya mutakallim. So we would call this mustatir, right? Like in the mudari.
In mudari, yes. We already discussed for 5 pronouns: huwa, hiya, anta, ana, and nahnu, right? We already said that. They are mustatir. Okay, so that was it. And what is the time? We have 10 minutes, inshallah. Okay, so now you see this slide. Now look over here if you understand this way. So again, the Mayer could be mustatir or baris, right? For baris, we can break them down into munfasil, muttasil, right? Munfasil, the example is, then in munfasil, they can be either marfu or mansub. So marfu, huwa, huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna, ana nahnu. All they are marfu, always mubtada. Then comes mansub part, right? So iyahu, iyahuma, iyahum, iyaha, iyahuma, iyahunna, iyaka, kuma, kum, all these, they are example of damir munfasil mansub. Munfasil mansub. Then comes damir muttasil, attached pronoun, right? Now these attached pronoun can be marfu, they can be mansub, they can be majroor. So now when they are marfu, yes?
When they are pronouns in the attached with the file.
I didn't get it.
यानी जब वो वर्ब के साथ होते हैं तो वो मरफू होते हैं.
Exactly, yeah. So they can be marfu in Madi, right? And how we are figure it out that they are Madi? Now over here we have all these examples. Alifu Isnain, that is going to be the damir muttasil fi mahalli rafa, because this is the file. Wawul Jama, damir muttasil fi mahalli rafa, because this is the file. And we are talking about Madi over here. Again, Alifu Isnain, right? This is the female, muannas one. Then Nunu Niswa, right? Then all these ta, tuma, tum, right? And then na. So these are all in Madi.
Beta khawan.
These are damir muttasil fi mahalli rafa.
I think Sister Asima may be trying to say, like, we said who, huma, whom, ha, huma, hunna is our damir, or hua, huma, whom. But here this alif, wow, these are representation of huma, whom, right? These are not directly these are damir, but this is representing huma or who, like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. So these are the signs that are going to tell us basically what pronoun we are referring to, right? Alifu ithnain, if you see huma, right? What is at the end? This alifu isnain. And we said that this alifu isnain is telling us, for example, when I say in fail, zaha, ba, right? What is telling me that this is huma? These are two people going?
Yes.
Alif.
This alifu isnain. So now this alifu isnain is damir muttasil fi mahalli rafa. I know it's very hard to digest, but we are adding this category into our damair. So far, we already know only about these independent and attached pronoun, but we are adding something more into our bucket today.
So, Sister Aha, so this list is just the name of those alif, right?
Name of what?
That alif is 9. The position of the alif, we are naming them, right?
Yeah, but we always say that even in Huma, not in Huma, yeah, we didn't discuss that time, but you know that when we see Huma, so basically this alif is telling us that they are two. Otherwise, it will be whom.
Yes, yes.
Right? So this alif is telling that this is dual. So same alif over here, basically, we are adding. Same alif we are adding to zahaba.
Yes.
Right? And now we are adding to this zahaba, and we are saying this alifu isnain is basically dual. This is two people. Right? So now this alifu isnain over here is playing the role of fa'il, because we are saying two people are doing this action. So this alifu isnain is the fa'il over here. Then we have wawul jama, which is going to be the fa'il, and that is a muzakkar part. Then in muannas, again alifu isnain gonna be the fa'il. Nunu niswa can be the fa'il. All these ta's can be a fa'il, and this na can be a fa'il, right? In nahnu. This is about madi. Then comes mudariya. Mudariya, again, nothing different. Alifu isnain, wawul jama in muzakkar. In muannas, same alifu isnain, nunu niswa, right? And then we have extra over here, yaul mukhataba, right? This yaul mukhataba. And what else is new over here? That's it.
Ana, nahnu.
They are in mudariya, they are mustatir, right? So we are not talking about, we are talking about damir baris over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only the visible one, right?
Yeah. So we are talking about damir baris only. We are not talking about mustatir parts. Then in amar, what could be the damir muttasil? Alifu isnain, wawul jama. Alifu isnain gonna be in antuma. Wawul jama gonna be in antum. Yaul mukhataba gonna be in anti. Again, alifu isnain gonna be in antuma, anti version, the feminine version, and then nunu niswa. Right? So these are the again damir muttasil fi mahalli rafa, and that is in amar. Then mansub and majroor, alhamdulillah, we know that well. Right? And for damir mustatir, again, it is only related to afal, right? And then we know that in Madi, the Mir Mustatir gonna be only Huwa and Hiya version. And in Mudariya, it could be Huwa, Hiya, Anta, Ana, and Nahnu. And for Amar, it's gonna be Anta.
Ustaza, I have a question. It might be a very basic question. That Hiya, like we say Nasarat, then Ta is showing us that it is feminine. Then why it could be under this category, Mustatir category?
Because this Ta is basically differentiating between Huwa. Okay, because when I say Naswara, it is Huwa version, right?
Yes.
But when I say Naswarat,
It's Muannath.
right? This Ta is telling me that this is Muannas, this is Hiya version.
Yes.
This Ta is not a file. That's why we say for Huwa and Hiya that this is Mustatir. And one more reason gonna help you, because we know that Huwa and Hiya we can have outside doer. Right?
Okay.
So if this is already a file, right? So if it is already showing us, then basically in Nasara, nothing is showing us, right? So
Yes.
then it comes Zaidun, right? I can easily see, okay, this is Zaidun. So basically this is the file for this Nasara, because I can expect outside file, right? In Naswarat, this Ta is not a file. Rather, this Ta is telling me that I am feminine. I am here. And this Nasarat also can have outside doer.
Okay, because of this outside, because they both can have outside doer.
Yes.
There are the chances it is there. We
Yeah,
cannot
you can think that way.
Okay.
Okay. So for, and this Ta is basically Tautanis, it's called. It has a name. So Ta, that is telling that I am not Huwa. I am here. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's gonna overlap with Huwa. If
Yes.
there's no Ta, and we are saying that Huwa and Hiya is Mustatir. So basically, you can understand, to differentiate between Huwa and Hiya, Ta is there. And that's why we call this Ta Tautanis. Tanis mean Muannas. Yes.
In Mudare, like I was thinking, we can also this letter YA and Ya.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is there, and this also tell us that what is the Zamir, but still it comes in the category of Mustatir.
Because that is another reason. Mustatir is, then it comes, okay, this is like more discussion over here. For Huwa and Hiya, they say Mustatir Jawazan. So they are Mustatir for a reason. There is some logic reason, that's why they are Mustatir. But the other version, like in Mudare, you're saying, so Huwa, Hiya, and then we have over here, right? So Huwa, Hiya, and then we have Anta, Ana, and Nahnu. They are, we do not expect outside doer for them.
Yes.
Right? So they say that the Mir is Mustatir over here, but this is Wujuban. Why? Because like it is wajib on them, it should be look like that. Okay? So then this is how we are going to differentiate then why Hu and Hiya, they can have outside doer, and we are saying Mustatir, and we are also calling Anta, Ana, and Nahnu Mustatir as well. But then they just say that, okay, this is wajib on them. This is like must on them that they should look like that. Right? And they are same category because they are all ending with Dhamma. Right? So Yansuru, Tansuru, Tansuru, Ansuru, Nansuru. So they are all ending with Dhamma. Right?
Yes.
And then when we are making them Mansub and Majzoom, they follow the same pattern. Right? So
Yes,
either
yes.
we're gonna put fatha to make them mansoob, or jazm to make them majzoom. Right? So they are basically, they have categorized that way, fil mudari'at. Right? So unfortunately, this is how it is, and we need to understand the way it is. We cannot make any change, or we got no choice, right? Basically.
Okay.
Sister, I need one clarification. If I say, for example, Iyahu, we say it is Zamir Munfasal, Mabni al Fatha, fi mahali nasbin mafulun bi. Is it correct? Is it mafulun bi?
Yeah, it is mafulun bihi.
In that case,
So-
that what is Iya? Iya, how do we do the
Oh, I have a discussion. We didn't get to that
to
part
that point?
yet.
Okay, sister.
Yeah,
Because last week I asked, you said you will discuss this week.
Yeah,
Because we have the Iyaka na'budu wa Iyaka nasta'in in our Al-Fatiha rights, that we are using the Iya so often. So actually,
Inshallah, that is going to be our next class. No worries.
next class. Okay, inshallah. Thank you, sister. Jazakallah khair.
Okay. So I think we can end over here. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa dhikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.